most expensive dinner that I have ever booked.
Welcome to join me on trip to another beautiful corner of Switzerland, and this time we're visiting Guarda. The train station is located fairly far from the town, so if you're not willing to go uphill for half an hour, especially in a hot weather that I experienced that day, you can take a bus and get to the town in no time for just 3 francs. As I stepped out of the bus, I immediately admired the beauty of the town. The amount and combinations of flowers and frescoes is mesmerizing. But no matter how eager I was to explore all of the town, hydration was my first priority. And as that was successfully done, the only natural thing was to get back dehydrated but boost the energy. And as I was done with my noon coffee, it was time to explore a little bit more of the town and hopefully find a place where I could get myself some food for lunch for affordable price. The day was insanely hot, so I had to make some stops to just catch my breath and rehydrate back again. One of the coolest findings that I had in the town as I was exploring it was this super old sled. It has a steering wheel. And as I was playing with it, bingo, I found a restaurant where I could get myself lunch.
You can hear me because it's freaking windy here, but I'm saying that I'm mesmerized by this place. So it's almost 3 and I'm gonna have my lunch, and I booked myself dinner in a hotel, and I think so far it's the most expensive dinner that I have ever booked. But you know what? I'm not even mad, because the place is so beautiful, it makes up for the price that I have to pay for my dinner. And according to the feedbacks, it's also tasty, but hey, we'll see. I don't know. Now I'm having lunch, very simple, very modest one. But you know what? With the view that I'm having right now, it's priceless.
Mountains is something that you cannot escape from in Guarda, and fairly, you don't want to. After I was done with my modest but wholesome lunch, it was time to explore a little bit more of the surrounding area. But honestly, it didn't last too long because again, it was too damn hot to be out in the sun. So very soon I got back to the town. One thing that is special for this town is doors. There are many different types of very beautiful doors. They make you feel like you're in some sort of very old tale. And frankly, there is one tale that comes exactly from this area. It's called A Bell for Ursli, and it's about a very little boy with a very big bell. And I was so excited to find the exact door from the cover of the book. But then I found another one that looked exactly the same, so I'm not sure how many of these doors are there, but I know for sure one of them is the one. After the exploration of the town was over, it was time for the most expensive dinner in my entire life. But before that, I needed a glass of beer and some time for mountains contemplation. And one more thing before going for dinner, I wanted to show you this absolutely adorable lounge in the hotel. It is so cute and it's so cozy. I just can't. In their library, I had even found a book about Heidi. I remember I had this very schemed and low-quality cartoon on tape, which I rewatched like hundreds of times, and it was so cool to find all the characters in the book and recognize them. And finally, the time we all have been waiting for. The most expensive dinner. For starters, I took salmon roll with cream cheese, and honestly, I expected a bit more of the salmon on my plate than that, but nevertheless, it was pretty tasty. But probably the tastiest part was the main course, which was gnocchi with mushrooms. I'll tell you what, these were the best gnocchis I have ever tasted. And for the dessert, I had raspberry mascarpone cream. I wouldn't say it was anything very special, but it was still good. It had very definite airy texture and fresh raspberry flavor. That's fine. It was tasty. And after the dinner, as I was going back to the train, I got struck by the beauty of this town yet again. In the sun-setting light, it revealed even more of its beauty and magic.